Scoreboard not in our favor. Lane has been too tough. Still the echo of the kick keeps my feet in place. And the simple synth above draws a line of grace. I don't have to win it all in a single fight. I just have to take one step in the soft delight. Hold my ground and take my time, do the best I can. Let the music in my head be my quiet plan. Soft push forward, not too hard, just enough to play my card. One more round and one more try. I don't need to justify. When I think of giving up, take an easy way. Bass reminds me of the work done on every day. All the tries that brought me here, all the hours spent, adding up in silent ways, quiet and intense. So I stand and play it through without burning out, trading fear of losing now for a calmer route. Even if we fall again, I can still feel proud that I kept a steady heart in the shouting crowd. Soft push forward, not too hard, just enough to play my card. One more round and one more try. I don't need to justify. Soft push forward, gentle drive. I am here and I'm alive in this slow and soothing tone. I can move, but not alone. Rank icon shining on the side, stairs that never end. Every step another test, every loss a bend. I could let the pressure bite into skin and bone, or I let this gentle beat walk me there alone. I don't have to race the crowd, I can take my lane. Let the climb be made of nice, soft against the brain. Tiny arrows on the graph, slowly pointing up as the bass and pads pour calm into my cup. Relax and climb, take your time. There's no need to peek and shine. Slow and steady, bit by bit, you will find where you will fit. Some will shout and some will brag, some will flame and fall. I just fix my humble eyes on my inner wall, checking how I played and felt, not just final rank. Giving some respect as well to the unseen plank. If I treat myself with care, like a friend I trust, then the journey through the games feels a little just. Deep house carries me along when the will feels weak. Soft reminder I can rest even as I seek. Relax and climb, take your time. There's no need to peek and shine. Slow armchair reclined, evening creeping in. Little ritual, I know, simple place to begin. Lights are low, screen is bright, lobby on display. Deep house slowly fades the noise of the busy day. I'm not here to prove a point, not to break my will. I just want a softer time, quiet, calm and still. Let the sessions blur a bit into gentle flow, where the only heavy thing is the bass below. Safe, chill session, here I stay. Let the stress all drift away. I don't need a perfect run, I just want a softer fun. Game by game the hours pass, numbers move around, sometimes up and sometimes down, like a breathing sound. But I keep the same slow heart through the rise and fall. Music in my chest and head, holding up it all. If I feel the tilt creep in, anger at the door, I can hear the warning signs I've ignored before. Now I let the rhythm speak, telling me to pause, maybe take a little break, step away, because safe, chill session, here I stay. Let the stress all drift away. I don't need a perfect run, I just want a softer fun. Safe, chill session, if it's time, I can stop mid losing climb. Turn it off before I break, that's the best decision I make. That's the best decision I make. In the end, when night is deep and my eyes feel slow, I look back at how I played, how I chose to grow. Not in rank or just in wins, but in how I felt. If my heart stayed warm and soft, not a block of melt, then I call it victory. Even if I fell, even if the last result doesn't look so well, because I protected me in this neon sea, with the lo-fi rolling on, keeping me tilt free. Safe, chill session, soft and long, wrapped inside this gentle song. When I leave and close the day, I still feel a lighter way. Same route, same map, same path again. Little steps along the lane, golden numbers slowly rise under soft and sleepy skies. I'm not here for instant win, I'm here just to settle in. Let the quiet grinding beat guide the way my fingers meet. Quiet grind, long and slow, that's the way the big things grow. Every wave and every creep builds a mountain from the deep. Sometimes days feel all the same, endless matches in this game. But the low end in my chest keeps me moving, doing best. Tiny goals and tiny gains take the weight from bigger pains. In this mellow driving sound, I can stay on solid ground. Quiet grind, long and slow, I remember this slow line. Streetlights out the window blur into a line. Everyone is sleeping, but this time is mine. Client open queue is on, numbers on the side. Low dark chords are crawling like a rising tide. I don't need the daylight crowd, I don't need the noise. This is where I meet myself without any voice. Just the sound of clicking keys, crosshair in the dark, and the four on the floor beneath, lighting up a spark. Shadow cue grind, all alone in this narrow midnight zone. I just play and keep in mind why I chose this path to grind. No one sees the quiet work, no one counts the tries. They just see the sudden rank and the quick surprise. But the truth is in the nights where the map repeats, where the bass becomes a road and the tired feet. I can feel the focus rise as the city sleeps. Dark paths hug the edges where doubt sometimes creeps. Each new match a little step further in the maze, guided by the glowing sound through the shadow haze. Shadow cue grind, all alone in this narrow midnight zone. I just play and keep in mind why I chose this path to grind. Shadow cue grind, no big show, just a deep persistent flow. Energy a little grim, the will stay sharp, not dim. If a loss cuts through the street, God, don't smash and burn. I just watch the hidden lines, see what I can learn. Let the darker atmosphere soak the fear away, leaving only quiet drive for another play. When the sky begins to gray, when my aim runs thin, I can feel the inner knot saying that's enough to win. Not the match, but something else deeper in my chest, knowing I have walked the path as I felt was best. Shadow cue grind, end of night, turn off all the neon light. Even in the fading sound, I feel stronger, more profound. Words are flying in the chat, sharp and cold and mean. Little arrows on the side of my glowing screen. I can feel them touch my mind, starting up a fire, pulling on the tired strings of my old desire. But I've got another sound sitting by my side. Deep, slow bass and gentle chords rolling like a tide. Every kick a tiny wave washing through my chest. Every pad a quiet wall where my thoughts can rest. Soft mental shield here with me, between me and what I see. I don't have to take it in, I can choose a softer skin. I don't have to fight them back, I don't have to win. Arguments and written lines never heal my skin. I just press the mute and hide, let their noise game is finally done and the screens all fade. I don't carry all their rage that they quickly made. I just keep the simple tune humming in my mind, knowing I protected well something soft and kind. Soft mental shield through it all. I still stand and do not fall with this gentle rolling field. I can heal, I can be healed. Match is over, cue is on, timer starts again. I could rush into the next, chase away the pain, but I hear the softer call in the rolling sound, asking me to take a breath on this waiting ground. Hands relax upon my lap, eyes look at the wall. Screen can wait a little bit, I don't know it all. Paths like clouds above my head, bass like distant train, carrying away the weight sitting in my brain. Breathe between rounds, slow it down, take the pressure from your crown. You don't have to sprint through all, let one moment break the fall. I replay a tiny scene just to see it clear, not to hurt myself again, not to feed the fear, just to take a gentle note of what I can change. While the lo-fi house unfolds, patterns long and strange, then I let the picture go like a balloon up high. Watch it float beyond my reach into distant sky. What remains is simple now, one more quiet game without all the ghosts before whispering my name. Breathe between rounds, slow it down, take the pressure from your crown. You don't have to sprint through all, let one moment break the fall. Breathe between rounds, in and out, let the music clear the doubt. When you're ready, press the key, enter next game quietly. If I learn this little pose, this small gentle art, I can keep a softer core, not a hardened heart. So the playlist in my ears is a hidden guide, telling me to treat myself kinder from inside. Breathe between rounds, low and kind. This is how you save your mind. In the spaces in between, you can learn to stay serene.
can feel the moment come, tension in the air. One small window, one small gap, something rare. like a hunter step moving through the trees. Pairs like fog across the field, crawling at my knees. Lead a narrow silver line, cutting through the black, pointing where I need to strike, where I should attack. Calm killer instinct, raise it thin, not from rage but will to win. Eyes like ice, hands like fire, guided by a quiet wire. I don't swing at every chance, I don't chase too far. I don't gamble with my mind just to leave a scar. I wait patient in the dark, breathing with the beat. Let the rhythm call the time when I leave my seat. When it comes, I go in deep, fully without doubt. All the hesitation gone, all the static out. In that second, every sound falls into its place. Every frame becomes a frame I can clearly trace. Calm killer instinct, raise it thin, not from rage but will to win. Eyes like ice, hands like fire, guided by a quiet wire. If it works and we break through, take the final fight. I don't need a wild display, don't need blinding light. Just a knob within my chest, small and barely seen, knowing that I walk the edge, sharp and still serene. If it fails and I go down, if the plan falls through, I don't tear myself apart, I don't break in two. I review it in my mind while the bass rolls slow. File it in a darker box where the lessons grow. Calm killer instinct held inside, far from ego, far just see the here and now, way the bridge I cross. Every sound and every step painted in the grid, paths like shadows on the wall, soft but heavy knit. I remember all the times I survived before games I thought were dead and gone still reopen doors. So I take a cleaner breath, let the anger fade, let the deeper, darker groove hold the moves I've made. Clutch night focus, eyes on frame, just be present in the game. Not too early, not too late. Trust the timing, trust the stage. Clutch night focus, heart held low. Let the deep bass take the blow. Hands are calm, mind is sharp, like a whisper in the dark. If it breaks and we fall down, if the plan goes wrong, I won't let that single round steal away my song. I will still respect the way that I kept my ground. Stay collected in the storm, follow through the sound. But if we connect the play, turn the fight around. All the dark and muted chords burst without a sound. No need for a screaming cry, just a quiet grin, knowing that in calmest mind is the deepest win. Clutch night focus, that's my way. Win or lose, I choose to stay in the zone where fear grows small and I hear the music call. Eyes on screen, crosshair in the center line. Breathing slow, letting all the thoughts align. I don't need a rush to play or chase the fame. I just want a steady hand and a calmer aim. Every beat inside my ears keeps my focus tight. Deep, low bass holding up my inner light. Paths like clouds hanging over quiet lands, while the mouse moves softly under both my hands. Calm aim, steady mind, leave the pressure far behind. Let the music guide the flow, take it fast by moving slow. Miss a shot, it's alright, I don't break apart. I just marked a little slip in a gentle heart. There is time to try again, time to readjust. In a rolling lo-fi groove, I can build my trust. I don't hear the noisy world shouting in my head. All the tilt and all the fear slowly turn to thread. Weave it into something new, into simple skill, carried by the 4-on floor and the gentle will. Calm aim, steady mind, leave the pressure far behind. Let the music guide the flow, take it fast by moving slow. Calm aim, go inside in this soft surrounding light. I don't need to over-try, I just let my best apply.
noise around begins to fade when the track comes on. Heart and hands fall into place, mind is holding strong. Little dots on mini-map as I start to trace. Music draws a hidden grid over all this space.